Well, we are at least 8 days away from the election in Canada. The question is whether the Liberals stay in power or will there be a Conservative movement like we've had here in the United States. Despite gaining some ground, Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre is still lagging behind in the polls. According to a new poll, Liberals are currently leading at 44%, while Conservatives are lagging slightly behind at 39%. Let's bring in the host of the Charbonne Report, Michael Charbonne. Michael, do you read into these polls? I mean, you have an ear for the streets there in Canada. Do you think Pierre Poilievre can pull this off, or are we going to see a Liberal movement?
I said this 6 months ago that Pierre Poilievre is going to have a minority Conservative government. The honeymoon for Mark Carney being the new leader of the Liberals is over. Canadians realize that an annual budget deficit of $42 billion and carrying $2.3 trillion of provincial and federal debt has created sales of houses going down by almost 10%, and the actual cost of houses. And when $1 Canadian buys 72 cents US, it's time for a change, and I think Canadians are really looking at Pierre Poilievre as being someone who's different than potentially, John, a fourth term of a Liberal government.
Michael, I mean, this is something we're clearly watching here. Whoever it is will have to deal with President Trump. Real quickly, what's that look like?
President Trump is waiting what the decision is. President Trump understands someone who is the art of the deal. Yeah. I think Poilievre is just as equipped. I think Trump would see a lot of similarities in Poilievre and would get along better with him. There's still a lot of wokeism and oil problems with Carney. Right. So I still look at a minority government of the Conservatives and Poilievre pulling it out in 8 days, John.
All right. We'll continue to see how that plays out. Michael Charbonne, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Stay right there. Second hour of Sunny Report starts right now.